Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Going Medieval. So, in our last episode, or in the first episode, we started by building this somewhat simplistic building. It's just going to be general storage and a bedroom, and it does look like they can build that above. Oh, Raven can reach through the layers and build. That is absolutely legendary. I was going to put a floor on top of this, but I think that's a little bit too much. Yeah, if we scroll in, we can get to this floor, because this is the floor I want to get to. We're going to have to start building some stuffs. So, productions, campfire. I'm not going to build this inside, because that would be daft, having a campfire inside a wooden base, don't you think? Just slap them here for now. You can't move these things, which is the biggest problem. It'd be nice if we could move these things. We can have a research bench in here. That can go right there. Structure can't be placed there. Is she having problems with the roof? I don't think she's having problems with the roof. I think she's got to get the pillars in first and the walls, and then she can start. So that's why I keep saying structure can't be placed there. So meal preparation's missing. It's fine. Why does that bring me a research bench up? Meal prep. Oh no. For some reason it did. I don't know why. Aqua's turned into a hauler. What Aqua needs to do actually is go and hunt. Thinking about it. Because then her bow skills will get better. And she will then be able to swap. And give Raven the short bow. She can have the long bow. Aqua's hauling, Aqua's hauling, Aqua's hauling. Can Aqua stop hauling? She's hunting. Go, Aqua, go. So in our last series, Aqua was like a tank, our first tank. Ooh. I didn't realise animal handling counted towards hunting. For some reason, I thought that would go under marksman, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Now, we've got no way of keeping any of this cool. I don't know if I want to have my fridge underneath this base, because I had some problems last time with structural integrity and whatnot. I can't actually tell what floor Raven's on. She's on this floor, that's fine. Oh, she's getting the research bench built up. Nah, I'm not too bothered about this at the minute. I mean, I'll set it up. Do until you have... $50? I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's going to do that. Really, nobody should be doing this to start with. Let's actually get Raven when she's finished drinking to construct, not construct. Don't even, what? That's not a word. We're going to get her to build the butchering table up, and we're going to get her to build the campfire up, even though it's just started raining. Brilliant. Right, so as it was trying to tell me there, we can set up stuff here, so... just do this forever. If we've got an animal, it needs chopping up. That's the be-all and end-all of that. And production queue, meals, edit. We can limit what they use for this. See, I got rid of the cannibals. We could have done we could have. I'm not that well versed in the game that I want to try for cannibals straight away. Let's control. Let's go to 25 meals. And if we look at our jobs, Shifo's cooking is after he's chopped everything. I think we just need to change that for a minute. In fact, you know what? I think we need to change that in general. Oh, if you press tab, it brings this up and you can just get through them all. That's a new thing. I'm sure it is. Anyway, Shifo. Jobs is what I'm actually going for. Can I drop your cut plants down? I need you cooking now, honestly. And I would like to get the roof on top of this. Oh, we need fun stuff to do as well. What have we got? A backgammon tile. We can have one of these there, can't we? Don't know where the beds are going in here, but... 1 second, Raven. I need you to come and build this backgammon table, please. So we've got a source of fun. Leisure activities up there is what prompted me for that one. Excuse me. Initiate bartering with the merchant. Select the settler. Right-click on the merchant. Lone traveller. A rangy hawk empties their packs, spreading a selection of oddments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that take my fancy on the road. They say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. Where's the merchant? There's the merchant. Aqua. You are our trader, so we'll wait for him to get close. And we'll go and see what he's got. See what he's all about. I will warn you, this is one of them games where things can go wrong rather quickly. So don't expect happy endings, what I'll say to that one. I think the rain's impeding Shifo's work. Where are you setting up? Like, in my flipping base? Bartering functions by exchanging resources and items with the merchant. You can request resources only if you proffer. Pro offer? If you proffer? Is proffer what? Something in return for the same similar value. We know how to trade. So if I want this ale, which I don't, I've got to give him apple pies. Oh, we're on this side. So I'm giving him our ale at that point, and then buying the apple pies from him. I'm acquiring this, I'm giving them that. Birch Saplings, Chronicles. I mean, this early on in the game, I don't want to do any trading anyway. A sturdy longbow. Oh, that's our sturdy longbow. Yeah, we don't want to do any of this yet. It's too early for trading. Shifo's culinary skill is now level 7. Go, Shifo, go. We have some stew piles. Oh, pro. I want to say it's pro offer. Proffer. Hold out or put forward something to somebody for acceptance. Raven there with the dictionary definition. Thank you very much. What is this stuff on the floor out here? Oak saplings, birch saplings. Yeah, because before you could just plant them, couldn't you? Tutorial equipment. Armor, clothing and weaponry. Select level. Yeah, I know about equipment and stuff. Leather piles, raw meat. This should be done inside. We will build a kitchen at some point. But like I say, I want to get the fridge sorted out first. Now, when I played this the first time, it made more sense to dig into the ground because it was cooler down there. I'm wondering if that's still going to be the case. You know what, actually, I think I could potentially get away with digging the foundations under my base. Do I want to tempt fate like that? The way this is being built at the minute, it's like we're having one big tower for everything. Which I don't really have an issue with, but there could be better ways of doing things. Meals. We've only got 6 stew. We need to queue more hunting up. Did Aqua go and hunt all them rabbits and whatever? I think she did. It's M for hunting, isn't it? She can hunt a couple more deer. Iron. Iron nuggets, yeah. Eventually I will just allow everything on the map. I'm not that bothered about it now. You know what, actually? Harvest them bad boys. This is Shifo that's going to have to harvest it again, though. He's basically cut down all of that forest that I set up, though. There's only this little bit left. But the next trick, we're going to have to start building a defensive outer wall. Aqua's marksman skill has gone up to an 8. We need that to hit 10. Animal handling's gone up. I don't know where she is. Hold on. I want a screenshot. She's hunting. He is hunting. There's a camera mode in this now. So, yeah, sorry, you're going to get this quite a lot. Just look at that view. It's almost like she's hiding behind the tree. That is brilliant. Can I not play the game while this view's here? Boom. Oh, she nailed it. Nicely done, Aqua. So something else that was... Is that iron right there? That's limestone. That's alright. I thought I'd missed iron right next to where my base was. I'd have been quite upset with that. How are we going? Oh, Raven, look at the beautiful building. We need to turn these round though, just for aesthetic reasons. I should have had windows up here. God damn it. And go like that, and go like that. Oh, this looks brilliant. Nah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to change the... Oh, thank God, game. Oh, thank God. We could actually do that. No, we can't do that. Ooh. I mean, that makes it look more like a barn than anything. I can't... Yeah, I can't do that. I was trying to just shift and drag. No, I don't want Raven grouped in with this. Why have we got different coloured things across it? Oh, it's because they can't build some of the roofs, can they? Yeah, I can't reach some of them. I think this is above the stairs. That's why. I think that's above the stairs. I mean, if she can't build some of this stuff, then that's not really that much of an issue. Yeah, buy them. Yeah, it's not that much of an issue because she has actually managed to get the walls in, the roof in anyway. And that was the main thing. And it's looking absolutely amazing. Shifo's getting the meals back up. We're up to 22 meals now. That is loads better. Did he go and get some berries, roasted meat, and we've got stew? Can we pick what they cook at the minute? No, I think this... Oh, wait, no, it's because I'm looking at the butchering table. It's just a variety of them three, isn't it? It's fine. They need 12 cooking material and 1 fuel. So yeah, I think next thing we want to do is an outer wall for just our central building. I think we might do this game in stages. It is unfortunate that they can't build them, but just so it gets rid of that. Can I cancel that? Oh, it gets rid of that. I do dislike that quite intensely. Can we just come in a minute? I can't build over this because these stairs. You know what? How often are we going to be that zoomed in that we can see 2 little squares missing from there and there? We're not, is the answer to that one. Right, so we've got some storage in the middle. I think... Do I want to dig down? I've not really got a miner, so I do think it's daft doing that. Right, what we're going to do, and this is kind of daft because I've just finished building this. Did that actually build that in? It did not. Take that out, take that out, take that out and take that out. And we want to zoom in a little bit. Have a too wide walkway around this. Can't place that far from the structure. You can. You're fine. It's missing the corner pieces off. We're going to have a walkway going around. Give me that. And copy. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Copy this as well. So 1, 2. This will be where our defensive wall is going to go. It's not leaving a massive amount of room, but... No, I don't actually think we want to do it like that. Let's leave ourselves some space. Let's leave ourselves a lot of space. So you can come 2 tiles out, yeah? So if I went like that and like that, there should be a gap of 4 between these, yeah? That should work out okay. I'm going to go 1 more. I don't normally plan this far in front with my games, so yeah. For there. We're going to have a way from the middle tower straight to the outer walls, or what's going to be the outer walls. Admittedly, I might be going a little bit ham with this to start with. You don't want to set up massive projects normally right from the word go, but we get straight above this to make sure I'm actually doing this correctly. There and there. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. So I don't really want to be building outside the walls if we can help it. And if I remember rightly in the last game I didn't get my defences going quickly enough. So then we want 4 tiles there. And then this is where the wall's going to come. Like so. This is going to be flipping mammoth. Go like that. Go like that. Go to there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Can't see the trees in the way. I think this is a big enough size. If we have more verticality this time than we did in the last game as well. So the last game I kept buildings relatively flat. No, don't start building up. We're not going up yet. Goes to there like that. And then we just want some doors. Right, I've given Raven an absolutely mammoth task to be getting on with now. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. That one coming out from there. You can have this one coming out from here. This one coming out from here. I could make these bridges wider as well. We're going for a slightly aesthetic looking design as well, aren't we? Do I want this to come into as well? In fact, if I remember rightly, don't you get the crenellations as well later on? So I do want it to come in a little bit. Go like that. You come up this way. There we go. Yeah, she's going to be building for the next century. Again, bad idea to do this. I don't know why I say it's a bad idea to do this and then proceed to do it, but it's going to be a nice defensive wall. And then we've got different sections. We could have different buildings in each section. We could have a farm, a blacksmith, a kitchen. Why would you have the kitchen the opposite side of the farm, you fool? Well, this side on the left's the side with a little bit of clay in. So this could be a mining side. Research available. Research. Get rid of that. Architecture. Wooden beams. Agriculture. Tutorial on farming. And we've now got none of our books left. So the Chronicles were the research. I remembered that one correctly. We've now got cabbage fields and stuff that we can do. So let's say we have the farming side over this way. I don't know how I want to go about that, honestly. Could just have a cabbage farm. That seems a bit ridiculous. I literally went like that, didn't I? All the way down. Yeah, no, it goes onto the wrong ground type there. It's fine. How many tiles is this? Let's not keep pausing the game, shall we? 19. I could split it into 2 lots. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Birch, I guess get some barley. 6 by 9 that side as well. Just delete this a second. Cabbage fields. 6 by 9 and I don't know which one would work easier. Wait, why was that doing that out of cabbages? I'd not selected cabbages. It says not enough seeds, but I'm sure that once we've started growing stuff, it'll then give me more seeds. Surely, it's just going to be an endless thing. Then I can either choose to have a gigantic building here for cooking, or I can bring the fields in again. Oh, hello. Some said tales of the prodigy eating people were poppycock, but they crossed themselves with you thread appeared. The settler slammed the door. Is this where we get a raid coming in? You're into botany and intellect, and you're a marksman as well. I like that it shows you that they've got some skills. He's brilliant at intellectual. And this means we'll get a raid. 1 archer and marauder. Yes, please. Who have we got? Well, I'm afraid that isn't going to be your name for long. I forgot how you rename the names. This one. You are going to be Sir Oak. Go, Sir Oak, go. What skills have you actually got? The star. Fool the star. You're rather good at botany. Jobs. I'd rather you didn't tend. You're not great at that. There you go. You can hunt. You're going to be an archer eventually. So you're going to be growing and cutting mostly. You're not going to be cooking. Cocking. Not going to be cocking. Not bothered about animals there. I will have you on mining. Leave all these as a 3. Steward as a 1. Aqua seems to be doing mostly hauling at the moment, so we're fine for that, but eventually I will need a dedicated hauler. Well, leave these on a 4 just so I know that you're doing them properly at the minute. You could start digging me a cellar out once you've done growing stuff. And then past that you can go and get some researching done. So we are about to have people come in. 1 day, 14 hours. That's a ridiculous amount of time. Wooden beams, yeah. We're going to want these eventually. We need to get building some better beds, don't we? We can't build better beds yet, but... let's build those up there like that. It's alright, it's confusing me with them being there. They're just kind of in the way at the minute. 1 day, 12 hours. Really? The raid is that far away, is it? It's fine. We're good with that. We've got no trees inside our walls at this point. Settlers are exhausted. That's probably oak. Schedule and just copy pasta. Do whatever you want when you want. Let's have a look at Sir Oak. What is your, like, traits and stuff? Sir Oak is powerful and carries out tough jobs effortlessly. Night Owl feels most work. Ooh. The boss eye, which made it difficult for him to know where to look when speaking to him. Oh, okay. Okay. You are better at marksman than melee, which is unfortunate, but I do prefer marksman. It's all well and good until they get marksman. Didn't we have somebody in our last season that just got one shot from miles away? See, now that Raven's moving further away, having to construct out here, things are getting slightly more difficult. She's got to keep running all the way back and then running all the way back out. I mean, it might make more sense for us to run upstairs, but she's weirdly not prioritising this bit. Although outer walls probably should be prioritised first. I think we're going to leave the outer walls in this vertical log form as well. It looks more like palisades. Shifo's nearly finished this. Settlers are exhausted. Who? Why didn't you go to sleep then? Aqua, you fool. There we go. This is where having schedules would be better, but... So we've now got somebody else that can help with all this stuff. Have we started planting anything yet? Oh, you can select when you want to harvest it as well. Not enough seeds to sow this field. So they will sow the field. Wait, what's this? That's barley, that's red currant, that's cabbage, and this is birch. That's fine. That's what we want. So that's not barley, is it? That's tall grass. Look at all these over here. God damn it. Jobs. Let me set Aqua on actual, like, #1 hauling. Because realistically, all we really want her doing at the minute is animal hunting. And I've got 27 meals at the moment as is. Shifo's playing a bit of backgammon. Shifo. The accent slipped a little bit there. Well, there's 1/8 of the wall done, and it took her, like, mere moments. So what we will end up doing, we're going to have, like, kill zones out here. But it will involve me digging into the floor. I don't know how I want to do them, because I always hate that it starts off lopsided. I don't know if they've fixed this, by the way. If they have, then. And that'd come back to there. And go like that. So they're only going to be allowed to walk on this bit of path right here. which will give our archers time. I'm not building fancy guard towers like I did on the last one. We're just going to have this zigzag in front, although then it means I'm going to also need a moat all the way around this. Have I got enough room inside the base? Possibly not. There's 5, and there's 5. So we came this way to start with. That goes down like that. And then I think I just ended it off like that. Yeah, let's do them all the same, and then a 2 wide gap all the way around. So this base isn't big enough, but we're going to make it so that it's big enough. Well, we're not. This is going to be it. We're going to have to just have multi-layered, like I said. More verticality. Oh, Night Raven and Aqua are actually in good moods. So, nice for them. Means they're doing jobs that they enjoy. You go like that, you go like that, you go like that, and then we expand this out there. Like I say, I don't know if, well, how much they've played around with the combat in this game. If they've played around with it that much that this doesn't work, then that's going to backfire a little bit. Plus, this is going to take an absolute, an absolute ridiculous age to dig all this out. Don't even. I know the hotkey's L. I don't know why I'm not using the hotkey. And you go to there, and then this comes out like that. There we go. Little bit of mining to be done. Be a bit of a bogger if we dig the wrong side of this in first, isn't it? How about we only go 1 tile away from the wall? I mean, that right there halves the amount of mining we're going to need to be able to do. Or need to have to do, sorry. And for now, I want to make sure they can get to both sides. Just cancel that first bit. Construction. She's only a 16 in construction. And she's building that well. Holy crap. Well, again, mammoth job for her. You know what? Actually, I've been a bit of a fool. I should cancel the one there. Otherwise, they're going to be able to get straight up to the wall still. And I could actually leave that there anyway. It's not exactly hurting anything. Eventually, I'll probably end up digging it out. But for now, they can get to every space on that. So, realistically, there is no reason for the wall other than for the fact that we want defences around the base. I don't want them to be able to just shoot arrows straight into my base. And the walls will help with that. Eventually, I probably will build some towers in the corner. Just so we can stand on them and shoot further. Because obviously, if you are higher up, at least that's what they were planning to do back in the day. If you're higher, you can shoot further. We've got our own self-sustaining wood on its way up. We've got these being grown in here. We have got a little bit of barley. You lied to me, game. You lied to me. I think now that I've lost this, we need to move. Well, actually, I can probably drop the walls back down now that we've got it all being built. We probably want to go to 50 meals, I'd say. We've got nowhere to store it at the minute, but Shifo is nearly finished with all the cutting and stuff. Oh. Unless you yield Sir Oak. I've accidentally misclicked this before. Surrender Sir Oak back to those hunting him. Nope. I think it was Sky's Fury that I gave back to them. I thought they'd spawned on top of a thing then. Alright, what I want all of you to do is actually get up here. Is it T? Auto draft. All of you to get up here. Shifo, I want you to stand down here. Where are they? There. That's not good. You guys, run around this way. Shifo, come this way. They can't run around this way. Sir Oak, get out of the way. I need Shifo to grab their attention, otherwise they're going to run straight upstairs. Hey, Marauder. Got you. I think the other one's still going inside. The other one is still going inside. He can't quite attack yet. I need to get his aggro though. Alright then, Shifo's just flipping ridiculous at this. Oh yeah, Raven's melee as well. Turn on him. Nah, is friendly fire a thing in this game? I can't remember. Come on. Take some of them out, please. Sir Oak just stood there, watching what he's caused. There's one of them dead. You'd probably be better taking Rob out first. Of course. Night Raven Brook was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows to the foe. Shifo took the most damage, yeah. Oh! Did you get your archery up to a 9? Damn it. Now, doesn't this count as dead man's stuff? Or am I thinking too rimworldy for this? I think I'm thinking too rimworldy. Didn't you have a shield, Shifo? I'm sure you were meant to have a shield. What's that? Cover amount 25%, 25%. This one would be better. Shifo. Equip flimsy iron mail. Yeah, that's basically broke. We need to be careful of that. Flimsy tools. I mean, I could give somebody the shield just for now so they've got it. Oh, Sir Oak, come and get this dagger. Just until you can get something else. Equip the iron dagger. Although... No. Oh, you need melee of 10. Shifo, what DPS was your sturdy... Oh, it's a steel short sword. 7.19 DPS. Right, that can all be hauled in eventually. First raid successfully defended against. Does it tell us what injuries she got there? Be that bothered. Saw dead bodies. How were we getting rid of dead bodies last time? We can't get rid of them in here, can we? Oh yeah, we're getting rid of human bodies in here. We need a pyre, I believe. That's what we were doing with them last time. Well, no, you can dig graves, can't you? Oh, you can do a pyre. I don't really want to build it in the house. You know what? For now, it can just go outside here. Just kind of in a nondescript place. Raven, come and build this up straight away. I remember last time we dug grave after grave after grave, and I'm not really that bothered about doing that this time. Oh, we've already got the Merlots. Merlons, unmarked graves, yeah. Stewards rotted away. Oh no. Do forever. Can we edit this as well? I don't want human carcass. I want enemy carcass only, not human carcass, because humans are settlers. Now, I believe that's probably going to be a hauling job. So I think Aqua's going to be taking the lead on that one. Did she just bring that body inside? I don't want human bodies inside here, please, Aqua. And that needs to come down, that needs to come down, that needs to come down. Yep, you're getting negative flipping room created bedroom. Surely it's a shared bedroom? Aqua. Aqua, Aqua, Aqua. Prioritize burial. Oh, it is burning a body at the minute. Can I copy this? And put another one there. Raven, before you go to sleep, is she already asleep? She's not asleep yet. Needs to clear the area first. We'll leave it then. It's fine. I just want to get the bodies dealt with as quick as possible. Well, it seems like I didn't realise we were on 42 minutes. Let's pause the game there. Holy crap. We've got our own cabbages grown. We've got our own red currants growing. I did that in the wrong order. We've got some barley growing for alcohol. And we've got some birch trees growing. Priority low. I didn't realise you could set priorities on them. That's rather cool. But yeah, we've got the safe, self-sustaining stuff being built. We've got our defensive walls being built. And we've got basically our anti-siege weapons stuff being built. If we can carry on at this pace and keep it all going correctly, then we're going to have a nice little base going in absolutely no time. But like I say, didn't realise we'd gone that far over time. That's where we're going to call it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.